Tony from Tony's World reportándome, y este video es un corto video para ver cómo un salvadoreño se gana su pan de cada día, que está en bilingüe. This is a video about showing us how a Salvadorian man makes his ends here in El Salvador every day. This is just a short video from the time we came from Colombia and before we hit to Nicaragua.
¿De dónde eres?
Let's go.
Yo soy de aquí, de la capital.
¿De qué país? ¿Dónde estamos?
Aquí estamos en El Salvador.
Estamos en El Salvador, pero tú no eres un salvador común. Primero comencemos. ¿Qué otro lenguaje hablas?
Inglés.
English, okay. So what's your artist name? Crazy Bone?
Crazy Bone.
Crazy Bone, okay. Now, okay, and how long have you been doing this? So you're a clown, right?
Pardon?
You're a clown.
Yes, I am a clown.
Okay, a professional clown.
Yeah, I am a clown 30 years ago.
Okay.
But I am automobile mechanic.
Okay.
I can fix a truck, a car, you know.
So you're a mechanic, but you've been also doing the clown thing for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and where did you learn English?
I speak English because I was working at the Salvadorian Air Force for about 5 years. It was 30 years ago. And I learned English with American advisors.
Okay.
I was working there 5 years, as I told you before.
Okay.
And besides that, I was studying in the English lab where the pilots are studying for 3 months only.
Okay.
1 hour a day, Monday to Friday. So I can write it, read it, maybe 80%.
Wow, that's amazing. So you can write it, read it. So you've been doing this for 30 years, but what made you get into the clown business?
Because when I was working in the Salvadoran Air Force, I have a problem with my boss. A big problem with my boss. So I met a beauty woman in some dancer, you know, some discotheque.
Okay.
I met a beauty woman. I fell in love with her.
Okay,
but I didn't know that she was a artist, circus artist.
Okay.
So she was a dancer and a singer too. So I got married with her. I had to leave the Air Force, and she took myself to the circus.
Okay.
And she became myself in a clown.
Okay.
I didn't want to be a clown.
She made you do it.
Yeah, I didn't want to make a clown, but she found me. And by now, many clowns in my country says that I am a good clown.
Okay. So
I am compositor, you know. I write all that I sing, I write it.
So all your performance is yours. You write it down. Whatever your performance is, you make it up, right?
Yeah, I do.
So that's what makes you special. Okay, that's amazing. I like that. Okay, Crazy Bone. And let me ask you, you've been doing this, you started because, you know, you met someone you loved and she motivated you to start, and you've been doing it for 30 years. But let me ask you, what motivates you? What makes you keep going to do this every day?
I have to be a clown every day because I don't find a job. There is not a job for me in this country.
Okay.
And so I am a clown. So I go to the buses day after day to give my show and to get some coins to survive. Because day after day, I have to buy food for my mother, for my sister, and for my dog too.
Okay, so your motivation is your mother and your sister and your dogs. That's what motivates you every day to get up and do what you do.
I only take a rest every Monday.
Every Monday.
I have a rest every Monday. But Tuesday to Sunday, I have to work.
Okay. And how many hours, like from the time you go out to do what you do to the time you finish, how many hours do you work a day?
I have to begin to work 8 o'clock in the morning to 11. And after lunch, I begin to work 2 o'clock to 4.
To
4 o'clock.
All right.
2 hours, 3 hours in the morning and 2 hours at afternoon.
Okay, and how many buses do you average? You know, how many performances do you do averagely?
By me, more or less 15 or 20 buses.
In one day?
A day.
Wow, that's a lot of
It's very
energy.
hard.
It is. No, and okay, man, and the reason I'm doing this interview is because I seen you, I was like, wow, to me it takes a lot of strength mental strength to perform in front of people you don't know, and you do this constantly. Okay, so what is something you can tell people to motivate them? I don't know. Is there something you want to tell people about El Salvador, about what you do? What do you have to tell them?
All I have to say to all the people around the world that we have to love each other. We have to love to everybody. Let me tell you by now some.
Here we're going out, following him to get in one of the buses to see one of his performances, and so we have a better understanding of what Crazy Bone actually does for a living. Let's go, Tony's World.
Solo mira qué lindura de frutas aquí. Frutas frescas.
¿Y qué son esas frutas?
Son bananas, manzanas, melocotones, peras, mangos, mamones, pineapple, papaya.
¿Y es verdad que aquí le compra todos los días? Ok.
¿Sí? No, que soy su cliente. Lo que ella no sabe es que estoy enamorado de ella, pero no le digo porque no tengo valor, pues. ¿Y por qué? Algún día voy a tener valor de decirle lo mucho que me gusta.
¿Y cuándo le va a decir? ¿Cuándo va a agarrar el valor?
Algún día, primero Dios, cuando ella no me esté oyendo.
Órale.
Okay, let's go.
Algo que quiero agregar, something I want to add to this video, es que se siente súper bien poder andar caminando, that it feels very good to be walking around without having to watch your back, andar caminando sin estarse cuidando su espalda. Para mí, soy salvadoreño, y para mí puedo decir que El Salvador se siente mucho más seguro que nunca, y vamos aquí, démosle.
Un grito que el hombre le pegue a la mujer es violencia. Curate, María. Bien tosco se oye, amarillita se dice. Yo no, primo. Cuando andaba de novio decía amarillita, porque él le clavó 3 hipotes. Le gusta el tapi, man. Vale, Bobby. Rico. ¿Qué pasa, borracho bajo? Gracias. Dios guarde. Soleste aplaude, ¿ves? Yo porque chero mío, va. Ay, si verte vos, que no te había muerto. No me ha dado tiempo. ¿Qué familia si me gano yo la vida con la cara pintada al plato para usted, va? Gracias, mi reina. Si uno lleva moneda, no tenga pena, puede dar billetes también. Y si uno lleva dinero, yo le presto. Está bueno. Bien, ok. Hagamos una cosa. Te voy a prestar 10, pero me das 5. ¿Verdad? De los días que te voy a prestar. Dame los 5 primero y yo te dejo los 10.